Ahoy there folks, I'm Captain Benzie and welcome to another video for Eve Echoes. In today's video we're going to be talking about the new Commendation system that was added as part of the April 2022 balance update. This is a really cool little system and it has apparently confused quite a few people, so I thought I would throw together a video to quickly explain how this all works. Now this is actually my second time showcasing this because the first time my microphone decided to give up and put on a humongous amount of hiss that even with all the settings etc in Premiere Pro I couldn't get rid of. Ahoy there folks, I'm Captain Benzie and welcome to another video for Eve Echoes, without making it sound like I was recording underwater, so we're going through this again. Anyway, if you do enjoy this video and find it useful, please, it would really help me out if you hit like on it, subscribe to the channel for all things Eve Echoes if you haven't already, and if you want to keep me doing what I'm doing, and possibly source a new microphone if this keeps on going, yay, then you can pledge to support me on Patreon. There's some cool exclusives you can get there, some exclusive merchandise, get your name in the credits at the end of each video, and I do have a Redbubble merchandise store too, which has just added a new design. Anyway folks, let's jump right into talking about the new Commendation system, what it is and how it works. Now to talk about this, we're going to need to open up the wallet. So if we tap on your face and then on wallet, this will bring up the menu here. Now for those of you a bit more familiar with the Commendation system, you'll see that some of this has already worked and gone ahead, but hey, let's have a look at showcasing this. So in the top right, we have the new Commendation here. You can see mine says 9 out of 40. The amount of commendations that you earn a week depends on your tech level. So if we tap the little exclamation mark and scroll down, you'll see that if you're tech level 1 to 5, you will earn 5 commendations a week. Tech 6 will get 6 commendations a week, 7 gets 7, 8 gets 8, 9 gets 9, and if you are at tech level 10, you will earn 10 commendations per week. Each commendation lasts a maximum of 4 weeks. Any ones that haven't been used at the end of a 4-week cycle will ultimately be lost. You'll also notice you can only have a maximum of 40 of these in one go. That means if you're sitting at 40 and you're about to earn another 10, you won't get any. If you're at 35 and you're about to earn another 10, you will only earn 5 of them. So do make sure you are using these when you can. So what does a commendation actually do? Well, basically, a commendation allows you to earn a bounty tick again, up to a maximum of 50 million. If your bounty tick is for 40 million, for example, you will earn the full 40 million the second time. If your bounty tick was for 60 million, you would only earn 50 million of it. So how does this actually work? Well, if we come back to the main wallet page, tap on the filters, and then go to bounty rewards, this will filter by bounty rewards. You see it change there in the background, and you can go and have a look at any bounty reward that you happen to have earned recently. You should note that you can only earn a commendation once. You can only use a commendation on a bounty tick once. You can see here that I've got a 15,593,000 bounty tick. It's got a little tick next to it. That's the one that I claimed earlier when I was trying to record this video. Then during editing I realized it had this hiss, so I'm having to do it again. Ultimately, I wouldn't recommend doing a bounty tick for a fifth of what you can possibly earn, but hey, let's showcase how this works. If you want to earn a tick again, and it must be a bounty reward earned after the April balance update was applied, then you tap on the eye icon on the right hand side. This brings up the details of that particular bounty, and you can then tap on apply at the bottom. You will get a warning here that you can toggle off for future. Don't show this again. I'm going to leave it on because I like having to sort of double check myself here. And you can see, are you sure you want to apply this for additional rewards on this bounty? You will get ISK rewards equal to 100% of the bounty reward, up to a maximum of 50 million per time or per commendation used. Now, in this case, as I said, if I come back out of this, you can see that I can clearly earn a 15.5 million bounty tick. Because I've got 9 of these a week, it's probably better that I were to save this, but for demonstration purposes, let's go ahead, apply this one. If I can actually tap on the right thing with my fingers, there we are. Then hit confirm, and in the top left, you'll see I've earned that bounty tick again. On the right-hand side, you'll now see that that bounty has a tick next to it, saying that I cannot claim it again. If I were to open up the eye, you'll see it now says claimed at the bottom, and I can't tap on it. I cannot earn it a second time. But there we are. I now have that bounty earned a second time, and my commendations have now gone down to 8 out of 40. And it looks like you will get a new set of commendations every Monday morning. It doesn't actually give an exact time here, it just says Monday morning. I would assume that would be in line with everything else at Monday 0800 UTC plus 0, but don't take my word for that, that could change. Ultimately, I like this system, especially the fact that these can be accrued and held onto. If, for example, this week I'm out at Masuna, I'm not really going to be playing much, so I'm not going to use these bounty ticks all that much. I'm not going to use these commendations. But next week, when I'm back in Bulawayo and on good internet, I'm likely to be playing a lot more. So the commendations from this week, the remaining 8 that I have, will carry over. So on Monday, I should have 18 commendations. If I decide I want to go absolutely crazy during that day and go ratting, and if I'm earning a load of really nice bounty ticks, I can then duplicate those using commendations. But if, for example, I decide that actually next week a load of stuff comes up, say our internet goes down, heaven forbid, then any commendations that aren't used will carry over to that third week, and I would have 28 starting the week after that, and I could just go crazy and use all of those. I like the fact that this system gives you that kind of choice. You do have to use them. Like in 5 weeks' time, I will still only be sitting on 40, and if I wait 6 weeks, I will still only have 40 commendations, and I'll have wasted 18 by that point in time. So it is worth making sure that you are still using them, but it means if there's a couple of days or a week that you can't get into the game, you can still store these to use them in future. Anyway, I have made a graphic for this as well. I am trying to do some Catskull infographics. If Patreon does stay steady, I am looking at hosting a Catskull Academy website that will have loads of really cool infographics and, a way to host all of my tutorial videos and stuff like that, to help out new players. If that's something that you like the sound of, then please do head over to my Patreon and pledge to support there, or check out my Redbubble merchandise store and see if there's any cool gear there that you fancy grabbing. Finally though, if you are finding this useful, or if you've got any questions, well, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to see the infographic of how this all works, that is currently available on the Catskull Discord. I will see if I can also find a way to host it and add it into the description of this particular video. So if you're watching this further down the line, you might find that that is actually linked in the description down below if the Catskull Academy website is up and running by this point in time. Anyway, folks, that's really about all there is to say here for commendations. Great way to earn yourself a little bit of extra ISK. Hope you find it useful. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Otherwise, happy sailing, and see you in New Eden!